What are you playing?
Just something I wrote.
This is the Britain I know, this is the Britain I love. There's poetry inside the city if you listen enough. Working class casualties out on the streets.
Hi there, welcome back to the channel. These are episodes where we talk about positivity, mindset and gut health. In this week's episode we will be talking about grounding. What is it? Why is it important? And why you should do it. We'll also be talking about aloe vera and why you should have it in the household. We'll be looking at a few examples of some books which in turn I hope will help others the way they help me. And finally we'll be finishing on a food or thought. Let's get into it. Side note, what I'd like to just say is thank you to Monica for letting me put her in my promo video for episode 7. There's a reason for it, and it's so that in many years to come, when Jack and James look at these videos, you were in the videos, Jack, you were just in your mother's tummy. Secondly, Nessie is fine, she's still alive. Thank you to all the Karens, Desmonds and Derricks of the world that are keyboard warriors, sending concerns. Nessie is completely fine, she's just a sassy pasty. Nessie, just so we appease the people, can you tell me how you're feeling today?
I'm here.
Right, that answers your question. Moving on, quick recap. Magnesium. We talked about it last week. For stress and sleep, magnesium glycinate. For brain and memory, magnesium threonate. For digestion and constipation, including supporting with period cramps or muscle cramps, magnesium citrate. For muscle pain and energy, magnesium malonate. For heart and blood pressure, magnesium tauronate. For skin and relaxation, magnesium chloride or sulfate or Epsom salts. You can buy a 3-in-1 from Amazon and they are $9.97. Take 2 before you go to bed. Hey presto. Moving on. Macaroo. $13.97 from Amazon for 240 capsules. Comes in 3 different versions. You have a red, black and yellow. For us men, we want black and yellow. It boosts energy and stamina, supports with hormonal balance, enhances libido and sexual function, improves mood and reduces stress, supports with fertility, and may enhance brain function. $13.97. Go and get some. Grounding. Why I believe everyone should do it, from my perspective, obviously. Grounding, earthing, is believed to be beneficial because it reconnects the body to the Earth's natural electric charge. The benefits of this are reduced inflammation, improved sleep, reduced stress and anxiety, better circulation, enhanced energy levels, reduced pain, fast recovery from exercise, improved immune system, and balancing of the nervous system. How true that all is, I don't know. However, one thing that I have done is I've tried it for myself and I've continued to try to do it myself. And I do feel better from it. I highly recommend, go and give it a go. Moving on, aloe vera. It's not the aloe vera plant that I ordered. It just didn't turn up, so I had to run to a garden centre in order to get something that looks similar. I believe it's an aloe vera plant. The reason I'm banging on about it, it's £6 and you can buy a full grown plant off Amazon. Aloe vera is a medical plant with antioxidant and antibacterial properties. It has a compound in it that helps inhibit growth of bad bacteria due to its antiseptic properties. Due to this reason, it accelerates healing of all types of wounds, including burns. It can support skin with the use of a skin routine for anti-wrinkles as it increases collagen production. I think I said that right. Put on the evening after washing your face, leave it overnight and repeat the skincare routine. Finally, it can help with gut health and irregular bowel movements. So for £6 that you basically water it and leave it on your windowsill, you can have that in your home. You didn't have to rush out and go and buy all these fancy products. You have something that'll help. Moving on. Book recommendations. We touched on it quickly. Your Brain on Corn. This goes into neuroplasticity and also goes on about negative bias. So the influences of social media, overstimulation, the negative impacts it can have on your mind. Highly recommend it. It's not just about corn. It's more to do with doom scrolling and The Disadvantages of Using Social Media. I highly recommend it. Give it a read. Next! Those that know me, you knew I was going to do it. David Goggins. If you don't know who he is, you've been living under a rock and you need to get out more. There's a clip that always sticks in my mind at 3 a.m. in the morning.
We're all looking for this golden purpose. Is it this? Is it that? Is it making money? Is it my family? Motherfucker, the purpose is you. We forget that. Every fucking day I wake up and I don't want to do some fucking shit. I'm like, okay, man, do you want to be a bitch today?
Never finished. This one is to do with his childhood, the traumas that he went through, the health conditions that he suffered. You know, this individual is, in my opinion, someone I look up to simply because he's the master of his mind. Just because his body is broken, he has the ability to disengage from it and be able to do ultramarathons every other weekend. From sickle cell disease to even a hole in his heart, this guy was doing more than you and I put together. This is quite a raw book, quite an open book, so if you are of the uneasy nature, this probably is not for you. It talks about a lot of childhood trauma memories and how it affects you. But it does go into the psychology aspect of it, which is what I love. Give it a read. Can't hurt me. This divulges again into psychology of the brain, but it also explains the 40% rule. The 40% rule is when you are completely exhausted, you've got nothing left in the tank, you've still got 60% left. And this book shows you how to unleash that. It also talks about obviously pushing past the pain threshold, the demolishing fear and reaching their full potential, how you do it from a mindset perspective. Highly recommend reading it. Give it a go. Finally, this one's a good one. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a... Resilience, happiness and freedom can come from knowing what to care about and most importantly, what not to care about. This is a masterful, philosophical, psychological and practical book that will give the readers the wisdom enabled to do that. Don't care what people think. That's what I took from this. Hence why I'm doing this now. People are going to make fun of you, people are going to joke, people are going to say what they say. You know, Nessie, for example. You know, those sorts of people. It's your life. Do as you need to do. Whatever makes you happy, do it. Read it. Moving on. Food for thought. Nessie's going to join me on this one. Self-control is strength. Calmness is the skill. You have to get to the point where your mood doesn't shift based on the insignificant actions of others. Don't allow others to control the direction of your life. Don't allow your emotions to overpower your intelligence. If you don't know where to start moving forward, start with something easier, like not going backwards. Next week's episode, we're going to be talking about aluminium, deodorant, fluoride, and toothpaste. What they all have in common. I'll see you in the next one.
I'm going to take a gummy and see how long I can fight it off.
Never be the right kind of girl for you. I could never be your woman. I could never be your woman. I could never be your woman.